For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And now, in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
Well, seeing where Vancouver is, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bird is out there with McHale. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Cowens in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Memphis, they've got Shane Battier. Wilkins is out there with Hicks, and it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4 spot. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Here's Hicks, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Going inside. Here's McHale. Lays it up off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating, because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Outside Wilkins. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Havlicek. And out of bounds as Vancouver gains possession. Battier against Bird. Stolen by Bird. To the paint. And that one's good from Havlicek.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Hicks. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Knocked away. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Battier. And here's Bird for 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Driving to the basket. Shot's good by Hicks.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Well, now that they have that monkey off their back, hopefully they can settle down and execute.
Now here's Bird. 23 points his last outing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, first team
and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Free throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Hicks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Abdul-Rahim. That shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Kuzi passes to McHale. Pass to Bird. Offensive rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Bird's got 7.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
On the wing, Battier. Here's Hicks. Shoots it up. And that one goes long.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Here's Havlicek. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
That's good from Havlicek. Both free throws good from Havlicek. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by McHale. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And you know what makes Abdul-Rahim so hard to handle in that low post is the number of moves he has. It's just a matter of which one is he going to use.
Charity stripe shot, and the jumper is good. Bird's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Hicks. Down low. Wilkins, that's good.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
The pass to McHale. Havlicek outside. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Bird for 3. Here's Cowens. Vancouver pulls it in. Now, here is Battier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Wilkins with the drive. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Havlicek from the top of the key, and that one drops for him. Havlicek's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Kuzi. Passes it to McHale. Pass to Bird. Some solid defense from Battier.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
That one misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
But they just had nothing. They look very defeated out there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. On the pass to Hicks. It's Wilkins on the wing. To the middle. Pass to Abdul-Rahim.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Zach Randolph's checked in for the Grizzlies. Johnson comes in for Wilkins. Here's Hicks. Feeds to Randolph. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now White outside Russell. Passes to Bird. Kept alive by Boston. The shot by Cowens, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Hicks. Banked in off the glass. Hicks has got his second basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Russell high post. Here's Havlicek. They get it back.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Vancouver trails by 9. Here's Hicks. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs. Sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me better.
The first free throw is good. Boston making a switch here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Boston, Bob Cousy. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. We've got Williams. He's out there with Jay. Zach Randolph is out there with Wilkins. And it's Abdul-Rahim in at the 4 slot. Wilkins passes to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And for the Celtics, we've got McHale. He's out there with Bird. Havlicek is out there with Russell. And it's Cousy in at the 1 spot. Now here's Bird. He's got 14. Over to the wing. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by McHale. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Here's Hicks. Pass to Wilkins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from Bird. Now the pass to McHale. Back to Bird. Pass to Kuzi. Back to Havlicek. The 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the 2nd.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Randolph trying to free himself up. Wilkins, no good. Boston leading by 16. Kuzi can't hit. Vancouver has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Williams, that's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Havlicek with the rebound. Boston's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the 2nd quarter. Up top, Bird. Here's Kuzi. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Back to Bird. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. Abdul-Rahim passes to Hicks. Vancouver working the ball around now. Abdul-Rahim can't hit. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the shot goes down. Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. Without question, Larry Bird displaying his skills today.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
He's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Celtics leading by 16. Havlicek outside. Passes it to McHale. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he sinks the second. Here's Hicks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams passes to Hicks. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 7 points for Jay. Celtics leading by 14. Pass to Bird. It's good.
Oh, he's got a roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Vancouver has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Hicks passes to Abdul Rahim. Here's Hicks. And there's the pass to Abdul Rahim. Rejected by McHale. And he recovers it from deep. Williams. The rebound by the Celtics. McHale's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Hicks. He's got 7. Outside Wilkins. Stolen by Havlicek. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And here's Bird for 3. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Williams. Here's Hicks. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is good. Hicks has got 9 points.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Russell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
I mean, they were their worst own enemy in that game. I mean, they kept on shooting themselves in the foot.
Shane Battier is checked in for Vancouver. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. Third spot, the Celtics.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they've passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Hicks. 9 points in the game so far. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
The ball goes to Boston.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Boston leading by 21. McHale outside. The feed to Bird. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Shane Battier. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Bird hits them both. Here's Hicks. He's got 9. And there's the drive. And Boston with the rebound. Havlicek's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzi. It's deflected. Here's Hicks. Covered by Havlicek. Hicks kicks to Wilkins. Battier outside. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hicks. That one doesn't go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Havlicek. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Vancouver has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Abdul Rahim passes to Wilkins. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
McHale outside. He feeds it to Bird. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Hicks. Covered by Havlicek. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle to hold.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Bird misses. Vancouver trails by 20. Battier outside. Off target from three-point range. Boston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wilkins kicks to Hicks. Takes a 3. And it's Cowens with the rebound. Cowens has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's White. Drives to the hoop. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Grizzlies shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Passes it to Wilkins. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. Inside, poked away, and stolen by White. Jones against Battier. Lets it go from 14. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
And Jay gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Celtics out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after. halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. Yeah, and I'm Kevin Harlan. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boston's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. We've got Hicks. He's out there with Dominique Wilkins. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the four-man position. Here's Cowens. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. First team
How about
foul.
that skill set that Cowens
Shooting for
possesses?
Boston,
Shoots a high
Dave
clip from the
Cowens.
field and
At
rebounds
the
the
line for
ball
2.
well at either big man position.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Hicks. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. McHale is out there with Bird. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Kuzi in at the point. Wilkins can't get it to go. Havlicek outside. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Cowens. And here's Havlicek. 6 to shoot. Bird right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bird's got 26.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Here's Hicks. 2 points. That one goes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's McHale. Feeds it to Bird. Can't connect from short range. Vancouver shooting about 42% so far. To the middle. It's stolen by McHale. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Larry Bird.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Hicks. He's got 11. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Wilkins, no good. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Havlicek outside. Here he goes. And Abdul-Rahim pulls it down. For Vancouver, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Kuzi. There's the pass to Cowens. Out to Bird. The Celtics working the ball around now. Cowens passes to Kuzi. Bird right side. Kept alive. Can't hit that one. For Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the inside. Here's Hicks. Almost, but it rolls out. The Celtics shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Bird. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Larry Bird.
Bird's got 28 points for the game.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Shots good by Hicks. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Havlicek outside. McHale passes to Kuzi. Now Havlicek. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Vancouver making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Russell, he's checked in for the Celtics. To the right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Bill Russell, 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Celtics. He hits the second from the line. Here's Hicks. 15 points in the game. Outside Wilkins. They get a hand on it. Rondo with the steal. There's the drive. And he lays it straight in. Rondo's got his second bucket tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And it's sent back by Russell. They recover it. Rondo with the steal. Down low. Here's Kuzi. Got a hand on it. They get it back.
Bill Russell.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Hicks. Pass to Randolph. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Foul.
The strength and the outstanding hands of Randolph, enabling him to hoop through the harm.
For Vancouver, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Williams, he's checked in for Vancouver.
One shot.
And Zach Randolph, no good on that one.
And what a tremendous career for Zach Randolph. He hit some bumps early on. He's played with tremendous consistency throughout his time in the league.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now the feed to Rondo. McHale trying to free himself up, and they're able to recover. Floats one up. Here's Russell. To the left wing. Here's McHale. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Hicks. He's guarded by Russell. Five to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Rondo with it. He has 6. Here's Kuzi. That shot missing.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Rondo against Williams. Good D by Rondo. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Havlicek against Battier. Some solid defense from Battier. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Hicks. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Rondo. Not going to go that time. Good D by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. To the paint. And it's sent back by Russell. And he gets it back. And it's in there. Here's Rondo. 6 points for him. Pass to Kuzi. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight. Vancouver shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Hicks. And it's sent back by Russell. Inside. Here's Kuzi. And a missed layup.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Hicks. 15 points in the game. The turnaround. And McHale pulls it down. McHale's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the shot goes in.
Bob Cousy.
Cousy's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Kuzi right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Hicks. Sinks that one from the post. Hicks has got 17.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Rondo finds Russell.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Foul. Third team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
2.
No good on that one. And the Celtics making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for Boston.
Here's White. Pass to Kuzi. Now here's Bird, defended by Wilkins. And it's good, 2 points. Bird's got 36.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Hicks out there with Johnson. Then it's Wilkins. And it's Abdul Rahim in at the 4. Vancouver working the ball around now. Here's Hicks. And Boston with the rebound. Cowens has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. White, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Foul. At the line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And we talked about this before, Chris.
Substitution for the Celtics. At the line for your Grizzlies. Greg Anthony.
Mind the lane.
1 shot.
Mind the lane. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Anthony. Here's Kuzi. Havlicek outside. Takes it inside. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Abdul Rahim, covered by Havlicek. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And just a little too lax.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Celtics, Deshaun Stevenson. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Stevenson. Here's Hicks. Passes it to Brandon. Here's Hicks. To the inside. Intercepted. Stevenson outside. Outside, Russell. Back to Stevenson. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Kuzi. Stevenson outside. Here's Russell. Goes up again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd team foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Bill Russell taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. You sometimes hear people.
Substitution for the Celtics.
Here's Kuzi. He dishes it to Russell. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now here's Wilkins. Rebound Boston. Cowens has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, look, you're out there with Rondo. You find some open space, and he's going to find you.
Vancouver has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Outside Wilkins. Here's Brandon. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Hicks. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Grizzlies. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws. And the NBA introducing new measures to discourage fan misconduct. Greater security and pursuing legal action, Chris, when that line is crossed.
Yeah, Kevin. We're living in interesting times, my friend. People may need to blow off steam, but I'll tell you this, the players are here to entertain, but not as punching bags.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
That one drops for him. Cowens has got 22.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Hicks after the basket by Boston. And he drives in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And Boston has possession. The Grizzlies making the shot. Stevenson finds Rondo. To the middle. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
Clever play by Rondo. Shifts the defense to create a shot for his teammates.
Now here's Anthony. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Both teams disputing
for Boston. At the line for your Grizzlies. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside, Russell. Bird outside. Jones, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Jones has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Here's Hicks. 6 on the shot clock. It's Wilkins with the drive. Count the basket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Here's Hicks. Bird pulls it in. Boston dictating the flow. Here's Kuzi. He kicks it to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now here's Wilkins. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Here's Hicks driving in, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Bill Russell.
At the line for your Grizzlies. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Rondo. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.